Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And what we're trying to do today is we are playing Persistent Mill in Singleton. Singleton standard. So Persistent Petitioners do have a really fun line of text at the very bottom that says a deck can have any number of cards named Persistent Petitioners in the deck. And that includes Singleton decks, which typically can only have one card. The same thing with Rat Colony. Any card that says that, it overrides the ruling of the game format. So it is so fun to be playing 20 copies of these. You probably ought to be running a few more to be optimal for the Petitioner format, but I wanted to make sure we're still playing Singleton and having fun playing a bunch of other cards in here as well. So that's what we're doing. We are playing Persistent Petitioners as well as all the fun mill things and control, like a Dimir control here in a Singleton deck. Not going to go into all the pieces here, but main idea, we hope for a Drowned Secrets. We do not have Psychic Corrosion because we don't have as much card draw as I feel like I'd like in this. We do have Patient Rebuilding though to kind of still at least mill some things, and then otherwise we are kind of doing a surveilling type of thing. If we don't need it, we absolutely surveil it. If we need to find another Petitioner, we can hopefully find our 4 pieces there, and then we can either mill ourselves if we have a Jace, but because it's Singleton, I'm not expecting that, so we are going to be trying to mill opponent most often here, and then we mill our opponent, just keep going, and yeah, that's pretty much the game. So we are going to try to mill people in Singleton and see how it goes. So the nice thing about Persistent Petitioners is they are really good blockers as well. So we can go pretty late game with this, and hopefully that will work for us. We're going to see how this goes. Anyway, wish me luck. Here we go. Get into gameplay. Yes. All right, up against Stochastic. Bring it on. And, well, it's a lot of Petitioners. I guess we keep it. That's kind of what we're looking for, right? We don't have many 1-drops, man. Well, that's what you get when you have 20 of these. I mean, you typically have like 20 lands in a deck, and you never hit this many in the opening hand, right? It's a little bit awkward. That is like flooding out like crazy. So this can be good, but probably going to be pretty awful. So let's see how this goes. Oh goodness, we'd actually be okay with land. Blast Zone's not bad. We definitely don't ever want to be playing that on for 1, but we will be milling 1 card over on the next turn. We'd actually like to find another blue source so we can play 2 of these and then start tapping everything, start milling like crazy. Uh-oh, what's this gonna be? Ravenous Tubes. Devil. All right, well, we will pay 1. Target you. Start the milling process. Ooh, we got rid of a Liliana. That is so good. All right. So, yeah, you guys have probably noticed that I've been wearing a hat a lot more recently. And the reason being, you might be thinking that it's because, you know, I'm just getting lazy and everything like that. And yeah, that would be the reason. I'm getting a little more lazy. But the reason why I'm getting more lazy is because I have been having tons of family coming through right now. We've probably had close to 100 people in and out of this house because we had a wedding, which we were feeding people and had like 30 people over each night for a while. Anyway, it's been pretty ridiculous. They can attack in through Petitioners. It's kind of awesome, actually. Yeah, 3 toughness does its job. All right, mill them again. See if we can hit something amazing. Land. Yes. Terrible. All right, well, Petitioner. And we will pass the turn. So we can mill 12 cards from their library into the graveyard. We're hoping they don't have a board wipe of some sort. I could see this deck running Ritual of Soot, but it's a zombie deck. Ooh, okay. Ooh, it's a lot of damage. We do have an extra Petitioner that we can be playing each turn here, so we can chump block Okecha just fine. So tap 4, target player, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we really hope they don't have Nixon's Binding. Man, we just milled 12 cards. It feels so good. Down to 34. Mission briefing. We're just going to get down more Petitioners. And pass the turn. Now we have a blocker for Oketra. We actually might let through the first points of damage here. We'd like to be able to find another one. resolve. We don't have mana there, so we're not gonna tap down just yet. Swings in with everything. Everything's gonna be alright. So that's 8 damage. We'll block and block. Yeah, it's fine. Take the 6 from Oketra. Down to 14. And we mill. If we had extra mana there, that would have been nice. Okay, tap, 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 tap-a-roo. Mill 12 more, down to 21. This is going quick. All right. Do we have anything? We only have Persistent Petitioners. Like, that is all we've got. All right, Persistent Petitioners. So we can tap 2 of these now to mill 2 more cards. So let's go ahead and pass the turn. Mission Briefing lets us surveil just to try to find some more answers. We might play it just for further surveilling, but I think we're going to want to tap down a couple of these. So if they target anything with removal, we can tap it down and mill them for 1 at least. So we have a couple of those we can do. The opponent scoops it up. Just, we milled too many of their good cards probably. Even with an Oketra out, which is so good in Singleton as well. That was awesome. That was really good. Up against Emisizzle. Oh man, I'm sure Emisizzle. Yeah. Anyway, Drought Secrets with Petitioners with Jace. Yes, we will take it. No interaction whatsoever, but man, this is beautiful. We actually have Jace. Do we want to start milling ourselves is the question. I think that's a bad plan. Oh, why did I not play Watery Grave? Oops. Oh well. Thorn Lieutenant. Well, Petitioners does block that, but we're going to wait a turn and go ahead and get down this Drowned Secrets. That just gets the ball rolling, and we like balls rolling. That sounds weird. Okay. We can play Water Grave into Petitioners just fine. Gruul is very good. Rhythm of the Wild, also very good. We do have some counters in the deck, which are going to be more not as good, but Negate doesn't stop those, so that's good. All right, Persistent Petitioners. Because we have Jace, do we want to start milling ourselves? We have our surveillability here as well, but I don't think we're going to have tons of life. We do have Jace. We're going to try it. We are going for the mill yourself plan. Get rid of those Petitioners that we probably want. Oh boy. This is going to be fun. Well, we have a blocker here. We might... Hopefully Jace can survive. We want to make sure that we're still drawing cards. That is very important. Dimir. Dimir means that they can kill Petitioners easier. Yep, kills a Petitioner. Boo, hiss. Well, let's, do we go for Jace or let's Petitioner twice. Petitioner, mill ourself. We want to save Jace until the very end if possible, although it is a great way to start milling ourselves. It's 3 cards a turn by drawing and milling ourselves. We're losing some of our good pieces though. Patient Rebuilding would have been nice. That is the biggest issue with milling yourself, especially in Singleton. So maybe we should just not be milling ourselves, but it just sounds so fun, you know? You have to do what's fun. That is the whole point of Magic. If you're not doing that, you're not playing. You're just doing Magic, the Gathering, you know? And that's not a cool thing to do. Okay, it's pretty cool, but still, you know what I mean. You probably don't. I'm really weird. All right. Oh, that's so much damage. We can maybe get a Doom Whisper out for the next turn. Let's say no blocks. We're going to take our beats one more turn, and then we're going to have to start blocking. Maybe we needed to block that turn. I don't know. This is rough. Light up the stage. Spectacle. Skarkin, they do find land. They find another one, then I think we're just dead. We have Sinister Sabotage now. We can actually kill Domri. But then we're dead on board. Jace does pretty much nothing, so we just pass the turn, hold up Sinister Sabotage. They actually have Skargan with the Domri anyway. Oh, and we can't counter it anyway, so yeah, we're done. I forgot about not being able to counter it with Rhythm of the Wild, so yeah, we're dead. We are all sorts of dead. All right, so we learned a valuable lesson there. Do not try to mill yourself. I just don't think that it actually, like, can you win that way in Singleton? Yes. Is it a better chance than milling them? No. Not even close. Because in Singleton, you have a higher chance of getting rid of a key piece for them. Because there's not going to be 4 copies of it or anything like that. If you do hit it, it might just destroy everything that they want. Well, we are going to keep a Thought Erasure turn 2 hand with negates. Yep. Sky Marcher Aspirant. We have Tyrant Scorn, which is nice as well, but we're going to go ahead and Thought Erase. For sure. And opponent just scoops it up. Thought Erasure on turn 2 is really rude. You have that in Standard all the time, and having it in Singleton, but you have to remember that it's only going to be one time. Like, it is less evil at that point, but it is still evil. I'm sorry. I should not have done it. I feel bad. I do actually feel a little bit dirty playing that, but it's still a good card. Like, it doesn't... Yeah, it's only evil because you've lost it so many times. That's where it's frustrating. I am trying to bring the fun back to all of these kinds of cards. Okay, guys. All right, keeping this. We have Quench on turn 2, which will be nice. A couple of Petitioners. We have the Thought Erasure if we find black mana as well. No such luck. Well, I think we're gonna hold up the Quench this time. See if we can hit something decent. We can stop ramp. Yeah. All right. Well. I guess now we wait until we can hit 4 mana to be able to play both Petitioners. So hold up Quench still. A little bit awkward. But turn 3 is when they're playing things that we actually worry about. We have to kill that to keep our Petitioners alive, I guess. I just want to get value. There we go. All right, so we have Island, Petitioner, Petitioner. If we draw into Petitioner, we have the meal plan going starting next turn, which they may want because they're Golgari, whatever people call it. All those weirdies that like call it weird things. All right. Or the right things, but you know what? We had it! Oh, you son of a gun. All right, swinging in. All right, give me black mana. Or more Petitioners. Another Petitioner's not bad. Guardian Project, so good. All right, well, Petitioner, go. Pass the turn. Let's start milling. We're gonna wait until the end step so they don't get any value with anything this turn. Probably has lots more removal because that's what they do over there. Oh, you. All right, tap them all. Tap, tap, taparoo. Mill 12. Ooh, we got some good stuff. We got their gods. We have Tendershoe Dryad, Carnage Tyrant, Rise from the Grave, which is great as well. As long as they don't have like a Command the Dread Horde in hand. That could be awful. Yeah, take action. We will grab Black Source. Oh, that would have been beautiful to have the Doom Whisperer. All right, so Thought Erasure. Let's see if we can get rid of something important here. Vross's Contempt is annoying, but not great. Multani is actually pretty good here for them. Is it better to get Vraska here? What do they have on the board? They don't actually have creatures. Multani gets to come back. Let's go ahead and get rid of Multani this turn. I'd rather wait for them to do some stuff. That's a pretty good. Patient Rebuilding can be good. Yeah, play the land. And we will pass the turn. We're going to keep milling. Vraska. Gonna kill one of these guys. We're actually totally fine with that. We're more scared of her plus ability. Getting rid of Petitioners is bad for us, but they're down to 32. We now have a great way to kill Vraska as well. So mill one more time. Next, go to combat. Kill Vraska.
Don't be surprised if we meet again.
And then patient rebuilding. Beginning of your upkeep. If you haven't read this card before, it's actually really fun. Beginning of your upkeep, target opponent puts the top 3 cards of their library into the graveyard. Then you draw a card for each land, put into the graveyard this way. So it's a great way to kind of just get more card draw. That's 2 lands, 2 cards drawn, and then we draw for turn. Yes. Love it. All right. Doom Whisperer. Petitioner. Going to hold on to this island now, and we'll pass the turn. We get to surveil, try to find some more answers, maybe more petitioners. I'm not sure if we're going for the petitioner plan anymore. Dude, this moth I'm going to kill. Vraska. Vraska's annoying, but I don't think it's quite fast enough if we really start getting petitioners going. And we can also just kill them with petitioners if we don't go for that plan. Let's go ahead and pay some life. We do have life for stuff right now. Oh, what do we have in here? We can go back and grab Thought Erasure with mission briefing. Oh wait, don't concede. View browser. That's what I was trying to do. All right, let's mission briefing. We're gonna have so many surveils. Let's go ahead and I want another better looks here. So pass to my turn. I guess we had a chance to draw more cards there as well, so that might have been better to hold on to. Let's go ahead and mission briefing. Surveil twice. We can keep the petitioners this time. Grab Thought Erasure. Play Thought Erasure. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna get rid of some of these things. Ooh, do we actually care more about the... Oh, that's actually rough. All right, so Liliana, we do have negate. Keep that on top. We do have a negate. And I guess let's just like demoralize them a little bit here. We're going for the mill plan still.
I won't forgive this.
And pass the turn. They're going to try to bring down this Vraska if they ever get land. Oh, do we hold off for Vraska? This also kills the artifact, which patient rebuilding is amazing here. Swinging in, I'm sure, for the 1. All right, passing my turn. We'd like to find. Oh, I should have surveilled there. Persistent Petitioner. Yeah, I definitely should have surveilled. Swinging in for 6. Now that we have those out, I mean, Vraska can still kill Doom Whisper, but we also have lots of card draw going on. We have petitioners. We can do some really fun things here, possibly. Finds the land for Vraska. Vraska's going to kill Doom Whisper. I think they just have to. They could also kill enchantment for patient rebuilding. Might be necessary. I'm not sure if they're going to have time to kill both. It kills here, so we're going to go ahead and surveil. We have a chance to draw cards here. Sinister Sabotage and Jace. Yeah. Sinister Sabotage on top. We would love to have had that last turn.
Back to the ship.
We have a pretty good chance of drawing it still. All right, you mill. Maybe we want to Jace next just because it's another few mill. Like, I don't know. Having Sinister Sabotage is nice. Not drawing a card, though, was pretty lame. We can swing at Vraska. Vraska can kill Patient Rebuilding. They're down to 13 cards. We have Jace for the next turn. If they negative here, that's actually okay, I think. We're just going to pass the turn. Not going to go after Vraska. Having the chance to hit a Petitioner off of the Jace gives us victory. Undercity Uprising might be something that they would try to kill Petitioners. Well, they do have that. All right, well, let's just go ahead and counter that. That just took up their entire turn to do that. Yeah, keep Jace there. Creates a 2/2. That's fine. I don't know why they're not swinging in. I would be trying to kill these guys as much as possible. Man, I love milling over good things. Feels so nice. All right, down to 9 cards, down to 6 cards. We get to draw a couple. Petitioners. We got the Petitioners. Oh, I should have played the Jace here first. So then we have the Jace as well. We get to mill. Oh, wait, don't submit 0, submit 4 instead. There we go. And they are milled out, my friends. And, yeah. We'll just pass the turn. I don't need to take up with Jace. They will lose there. I wasn't sure if they were going to have a Gaia's Blessing. That would have been insane if they had it at the very last. Maybe they drew it there. We don't know the last card that they had there. But that was awesome. Being able to mill someone out with Petitioners, and dude, this deck is so fun. All right, so there you guys have it with Persistent Petitioners or Persistent Mill in Singleton, standard Singleton. I don't know what to call it, Singleton. Anyway, and this deck was so fun to play. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. If you have any suggestions, put them down in the comments below, and I will gladly read them. I don't answer to everything nowadays because my wife wants my time and stuff here and there. Anyway, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, all that stuff I said before, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.